Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. The world of special forces is full of extreme danger and unparalleled courage. These elite warriors are trained to take on the toughest missions and emerge victorious no matter what. They are the embodiment of courage, skill and determination, pushing the boundaries of human capability in the most extreme situations. But what does it really take to be part of the world's most elite special forces unit? That's the question we're about to answer as we dive into the top 5 deadliest special force units in the world. Now let's get it started. Number 5. Alpha Group Russia. Alpha Group Russia's forces are a bit questionable, especially after we saw their so-called military might in the war against Ukraine. Still, we can't underestimate the best of the best in the Russian army, especially since their motto is wherever Alpha Group appears, compromise stop. Yes, this elite special unit's primary goal is to eliminate, so naturally their tactics usually consist of shooting everyone and shooting some more, throwing a grenade or two and then asking questions. This was showcased in 2002 when Chechen terrorists took over the Moscow theater. When the Alpha Group engaged, not only all the terrorists were eliminated but over 100 of the hostages perished during the operation. Not the safest unit to save you when you're in trouble, but exceptionally highly effective when a threat needs to be eliminated. Naturally, it's definitely not an easy task to become part of this military unit. Candidates must meet specific physical, psychological and intellectual standards and must demonstrate exceptional skills in areas such as marksmanship, hand-to-hand combat and decision-making under pressure. They must also have a clean criminal record and be willing to undergo extensive background checks. Once selected, candidates undergo an intensive training program that covers a wide range of topics including marksmanship, reconnaissance, hand-to-hand combat, explosives and other specialized skill. The training is designed to be physically and mentally challenging. In addition, it is developed to prepare candidates for the extreme conditions and high-pressure situations they may face as members of the Alpha Group, along with regular training such as weightlifting, swimming, endurance, strength, close quarters combat and other exercises. The members of this elite force undergo intense survival training like pain endurance, hunting, building shelters out of nothing and even performing surgery on themselves. Unlike the Russian army in Ukraine, the Alpha Group is equipped with the best available weapons in Russia. Naturally, their assault rifle of choice is the AK-47, accompanied by a PKM machine gun and a Dragunov sniper rifle. While you certainly won't be happy to see the Alpha Group storming your place, at least you will see them before you inevitably get shot. That's more than can be said about the Israeli Special Forces. Saratmak. Number 4. Black Storks. Pakistan. The Special Service Group, SSG, is better known in the country as the Black Storks because of the commandos' unique headgear. Their training reportedly includes a 36-mile march in 12 hours and a 5-mile run in 50 minutes in full gear. Only about 5% of recruits make it through to the Pakistan SSG due to the tough nature of this 9-month training course, which also includes extensive hand-to-hand combat and an airborne school. The Black Storks are trained for a variety of environments including mountain, desert, jungle and underwater. During the early Cold War, they trained and served alongside U.S. Special Forces, and more recently, the Storks have focused on local anti-terrorist operations, counterinsurgency and intelligence collection. In October 2009, the commandos stormed an office building and rescued 39 people taken hostage by suspected Taliban militants after an attack on the Army's headquarters. Number 3. Delta Force USA. Delta Force USA. If you played the video game with the same name, you might know something about this special military unit. Still, in real life they are far better than you ever were, and you might even think that they're using some cheat codes. They're not. The Delta Force team is the most elite U.S. special military unit, and as such they are often tasked with the impossible. They operate in high secrecy and little is known about their regiments and day training. Still, the unit comprises roughly 100 personnel and goes through one of the most challenging selections you can imagine. First and foremost, to qualify as a candidate, you must have been in an active war and participated in a battle. Fortunately for most U.S. soldiers, America wasn't the most peaceful country in the past 2 decades, so eligibility is not such a high problem getting through the first stage. However, to become part of this specialized unit, you need to be an expert in demolition, firearms and navigation. still over the training course, these skills will be enhanced significantly while the exercises themselves are kept top secret. They are designed to break a person's spirit and will to live. Some sources claim that candidates are left to sleep as little as 3 to 4 hours a night beyond their limit with vigorous for weeks, while at the same time pushed physical and endurance training. Only about 5% of all candidates finish this nightmare of training. As you can imagine, such a secretive special force is not often in the headlines. Still, they were well known for their role in taking over Panama in 1989 after a hostage situation. Moreover, they were tasked with capturing Saddam Hussein in 2003 and were involved in the raid on Osama bin Laden's compound in Pakistan, though the final shot was not their SEAL Team 6. Stole the thunder. There are many mysteries about Delta Force, but the only one I can think of right now is who can be better than these guys. Number 2, Frogman Corps, Denmark. If you think that the Vikings are long gone, you obviously haven't heard of Frogman Corps. This Danish special military force consists of only 150 highly trained personnel, but oh boy do they make their ancestors proud. If there is a VIP lounge in Valhalla, it's probably reserved for these guys. The unit is specialized in conducting maritime operations, including reconnaissance, sabotage and counter-terrorism. To be most effective, they undergo one truly intensive physical and mental training from the first moment they apply for the job. For 6 months they are submitted to treatment that, if seen by a European court for human rights judge, will certainly cause them a heart attack. Their training includes intense long-distance running, marching and swimming. In addition, recruits must be able to put on their gear underwater, naturally forcing them to keep their breath for nearly 2 minutes. As a result, some candidates black out during this training session. If you think that's tough, don't be silly. That's just week 1. This is the weeding out process, and usually only 10% of candidates go forward. For the 20 or so people left, the fun continues with hypothermia resistance training in ice cold water, severe survival training and diving training. The selected few will continue with more vigorous specialized exercises like bomb diffusion, spec and black ops training and others. Naturally, much of the information about this elite team is kept secret. Still, they most commonly use the MP5 submachine gun, 6-hour P226 pistol and the HK416 assault rifle. The Frogman Corps has participated in a number of international operations, including serving as part of the International Security Assistance Force in Afghanistan and contributing to anti-piracy efforts off the coast of Somalia. Can you imagine what awaits if these guys are outside the top 3? Number 1, GSG-9. Germany. The GSG-9 was formed after the failure of the German police to rescue 11 athletes kidnapped by a group of terrorists during the Munich Olympics. 5 of the athletes, 5 of the terrorists and 1 police officer were killed during the rescue attempt. In their first major mission, they took a group of 4 terrorists who had hijacked a Lufthansa flight in Somalia. 3 of the terrorists were killed and the 4th captured during the rescue, but none of the 86 hostages were killed. Between 1972 and 2003, the GSG-9 had successfully completed over 1,500 missions and yet only discharged a weapon 5 times, 2 of which were to shoot the attacking dogs of people they were trying to arrest. An estimated 300 to 400 people now work within the GSG-9, but the exact figure is not known. Its work today concentrates on counterterrorism, hostage situations and disarming bombs. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe my channel, like, comment and share. Thanks for watching.